Hello everyone! Before we start our lesson, I want you to prepare your mini board, your markers and your English books. Now let's start. Family and Friends, Grade 5, Semester 1, Unit 1, Places to Go, Lesson 2, Grammar. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to recognize the use of adverbs of frequency, always, sometimes, and never, with the present simple tense. Use adverbs of frequency, always, sometimes, and never, with the present simple accurately. And use prepositions of time accurately. Now let's look at this table. We have Fuad, Lina, and Sally. This table shows how often they go to the sports center. Fuad's row is filled with ticks. It means that he always goes to the sports center. Lina's row has only one tick. It means that she sometimes goes to the sports center. Sally's row hasn't got any tick. It means that she never goes to the sports center. We have another table with the same people, Fuad, Lina, and Sally. This time, this table shows you how often they go to the library. Fuad never goes to the library. Look at his row. He doesn't have any tick. Lina always goes to the library. Look at Lina. Her row is filled with ticks. Sally sometimes goes to the library. Look at her row. She only has one tick. Now let's look at these sentences again. What do these words tell you? Never, always, and sometimes. They tell us the number of times. In other words, the frequency. Remember, if you see one X under a picture or a row filled with X's, it means never. And if you see 3 ticks under a picture or a row filled with ticks, it means always. And if you see 1 tick only under a picture or 1 tick only in a row, it means sometimes. Now let's start practicing. I want you to look at the picture and choose the right word. You have to fill in the gap with the right word. Look first at picture number 1. What can you see? Yes, it's a swimming pool. You have 3 ticks. As I told you before, what does 3 ticks mean? Is it always, sometimes, or never? This time, you have to write your answers on your mini board. You have 5 minutes. Start. Now let's check your answers. Let's go back to number 1. What was your answer? You have 3 ticks here. He always goes to the swimming pool. Excellent. Look at number 2, picture 2. You have X. They never go to the sports center. Very good. Look at number 3. You have only 1 tick. She sometimes goes to the shopping mall. Very good. Number 4. You have X. They never go to the cinema. Excellent. Number 5. You have 3 ticks. He, what's your answer? Always goes to the library. Very good. And the last one, you have 3 ticks as well. So they always go to the playground. You did a great job. This time, you have to look at this table, read the sentences. If the sentence is true, you have to write T. And if the sentence is false, you have to write F. Let's have a look at the table. You have 3 people. You have Leo, Emma, and Tom. And this time you have pictures. Look here, this picture is a cafe, and this one, museum, cafe, and this one, sports center. Go back to the table. Leo, what does he do on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday? Look, 3 times he goes to the sports center. Emma, what pictures she has? And Tom. Then read and choose if it's true or false. You have to write your answers on your mini board. You have 5 minutes. Start. Now let's check our answers. Look at number 1. Emma never goes to the museum. Look at Emma. Does she has a museum here? Yes, she goes once. So, is it true or false? It's false. Very good. Number 2. Leo always goes to the sport center. Where's Leo? Look. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. Very good. Number 3. Tom sometimes goes to the cafe. Where's Tom? Look, he goes once. So, is it true or false? True. Very good. Number 4. Leo and Tom sometimes go to the museum. Leo and, look here, Leo and Tom. Is it true or not? It's false. Why? Because see, Leo never goes to the museum. And the last one, number 5. Emma never goes to the cafe. Look here, she has 2 pictures of a cafe. So, is this true or false? False. Excellent. Now we will learn about prepositions of time. The first one is at. Let's look at an example. My sister always goes to bed at 7 o'clock. In. Let's look at an example. I never go swimming in December. And the third one is on. Let's look at the example. I sometimes go to the cafe on Tuesdays. When do we use these time prepositions? We use in for months and years. We use on for days and dates. We use at for time. One more time. We use in for months and years. We use on for days and dates. And we use at for time. Let's look at some examples. What I mean here, for months you can say December. You say in December. For years you can say in 1996. And for on, for the days you can say on Monday. For dates you can say on the 20th of July. And for at, you can use it for time by saying at 10 a.m. Is it clear? Okay, now let's move on. Time to practice. Now I want you to read and fill in the gap with in, on, or at. You can write your answers on your mini board. You have 5 minutes. Start. Now let's check your answers. Look at the first one. My birthday is, you have a month here. What did you choose? In July. Excellent. I sometimes go to the library. You have a time here. At 4 o'clock. Very good. She never watches TV. You have a day here. What did you write? On Sundays. Very good. My brother always goes to the sports center. You have a day as well. On Saturdays. Very good. And finally, we always go swimming. You have a month. We say in August. Very good. This is the end of our lesson today. Was it easy? I hope so. See you soon.